Okay, today, this is the second day of probability. We're going to do this worksheet. It's going to be similar to what we did in the first place. So I want to show you a few of the problems. Okay, this is the worksheet you're going to be doing. All right, there's 10 green marbles. Now, at the end of class, we're going to have a quiz. Okay, so we'll do this first, and I'll be helping, and then you'll do the rest yourself on the quiz. All right, so we reach in and get a red marble. Okay, there's 10 marbles altogether. There's only 2 red ones, so we say 2 over 10. And then to get a percent, you always multiply by 100. Okay, so that's 2 divided by 10 times 100 would be 20%. Okay, most of y'all know 2 out of 10 is 20% anyway. All right, not getting a blue marble. Okay, what is the percentage of not getting a blue one? Okay, blue is 3, so not getting a blue would be 7. The rest of them, the 5 and the 2 together. Okay, so 7 out of 10 times 100 is equal to 70%. Okay, so this one is a compound probability where you do 2 things, 2 events. So you're going to grab a green marble, and then on the second draw, you're going to grab a blue one. Okay, it does depend on this. I'm going to do this one first, replacing it. Basically, I'm going to reach in and grab a red marble, which is 2 out of 10% chance of happening. Okay? And then you're going to multiply it to do this. But replacing it means that whenever I pulled that red marble out of the bag, then I put it back in. Replace it means to put it back. So the bag is still the same. So now whenever I try to get a green marble, which is 5 marbles, that would be 5 out of 10. Okay? So replacing it means to put it back. That is an independent process. Okay, nothing changed. We put it right back. Everything's the same. We've got, basically the idea is that we have the bag of 10, and then we still have the bag of 10 when we do the second one. Okay, so 2 out of 10, 5 out of 10 times 100. It looks like this. I won't do this all the time. I'll just do it a couple of times. 5 divided by 10 times 100. Okay, and that'll be 10%. Okay, so that's the easy kind, the independent kind where you have the same number on the bottom. All right, not replacing it means after I draw this green one out, I'm not going to put it back. I'm going to put it off to the side somewhere. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the green marble. In the beginning, the bag of 10 is still the same. So a green marble is 5 out of 10. So 5 over 10, and then you multiply by the second occurrence or event. What is the chance of getting a blue marble on the second one? Okay, just remember that we took a green marble and we put it over here. This is that green marble. It's out of there now. Okay, so the total number of marbles drops 1. It becomes 9 that's in the bag. There's only 9 in here. All right, so this right here on top, we still have the same number of green marbles because we lost a red? Yeah, we lost a red marble, but we still have 5 green. So we put 5 on top. Okay? And then we times it by 100. Okay, so 5 divided by 10 times 5 divided by 9 times 100 would be 27.8%. Okay, so replacing it means to put it back. That's independent. Not replacing it is putting it off to the side, and then the second draw is going to be different. Since it's different, this is a dependent process. Okay, it depends on how many marbles are in the bag now. All right, okay, 2 spinners. Okay, compound. And means multiply, so we're going to multiply. Okay, here's my 2 spinners. Okay, move this up. C happens 1 out of 4 times, right? So we put a 1/4. Okay, and then the 3 is on here. 3 is only 1 out of 6. Now you have to be careful. Like if you picked a 1. Like this one was a 1, you'd have to do 3 out of 6 because there's 3 1s. On this one, there's a 2, and there's 2 2s, so you'd say 2 out of 6 for this one. Not A would be all the rest of them. Instead of A, this would be 3/4, okay, for not A. Anyway, back to this one. Okay, so for a C, it's 1 out of 4, and for a 3, it was 1 out of 6. So you do that times 100. Let's see, 1 divided by 4 times 1 divided by 6 times 100 is 4.1 or let's say 4.2%. Okay, round it to the nearest tenth. All right, I'll skip those. All right, here you get on this one. You've got a spinner. It's got 8 numbers on it. None of them are the same. What is the chance of getting a 2 on your first spin and a greater than 6 on your second spin? So a 2 and then a greater than 6. So that's again a multiplication because it's an and, basically. There's the and. 2 on your first spin is 1 over 8. Now, do you know how many people actually put 2 over 8 for that? Because they think, they just, like if it was a 6, they would put 6 over 8. But really, there's only one number that's a 2, right? There it is, just one number that's a 2. So 1 over 8, and then the second number is a number greater than 6. Okay, there's two numbers greater than 6, the 7 and the 8. So that's 2 out of 8. Okay, and then times 100. Okay, so 1/8, whoops, clear. 1 divided by 8 times 2 divided by 8 times 100 is 3.1%. Okay? All right, I'll show you two more down here. These tiles, all right? Compound probabilities, we got and, that's going to be a multiplication here. This one, the first tile is replaced. Okay, this is draw an A, and then put it back because it's replaced, and then draw another A. Okay, there's two A's out of 15 tiles, so you'd say 2 over 15, and then after you pick that A, you'd put it back into the mix, and on the second one, you're trying to draw a second A, and that's still 2 out of 15, and then you just multiply by 100. Okay, I'll let you do that. All right, look at this one. This one is not replaced. Okay, so whenever I draw the first A, it's still the same. It's 2 out of the 15 tiles. So 2 out of 15 times, now, whenever I take the A, all of a sudden that A is gone, right? And so I look here and I say, oh, okay, I'm drawing a second A, and there's only one A this time. So I put a 1 on top. Now, how many tiles altogether are there? Well, there's 5, 10, 14, right? Because there's one less tile. And it happens to be an A, and that's why this one changed to a 1. Then you times it by 100, and you get the percent. Okay? On these, remember, there's 3 browns, there's 2 oranges, so be careful. Let me see. Oh, yeah, let's do this one. All right, so we're trying to find out the probability that a dart goes into the shaded region, which is a very small region. Okay? The way to do that is find the area of the square and subtract the circle away. Okay, if you subtract the circle away, then the only thing that is left is that outside portion that's shaded. Okay, that disappears. The circle is subtracted away. Now the formula for a circle is pi r squared. We use our formula chart if we want to look at that. And then here, this is the area of the square, which is, of course, base times height, which same number times same number is 10 times 10. Okay, that would be 100. Minus the pi r squared. Now I'm going to do it over here. Pi, the radius, whoops, the radius is 5, right? All the way to the top would be 10, right? The diameter is 10, so the radius is 5. So I'm going to say pi 5 squared. I'm going to punch it into my calculator. The pi key is right there. Can you see it? Right above the rooftop. So I go second rooftop, and that gets me a pi. And then I say 5 squared and hit enter. And that gives me 78.5, right? So I go over here and I subtract 78.5. So I'm subtracting away the circle so that I can get the shaded region, okay? That little bitty part that's around the edges, okay? So I subtract and I get 21.5 for the area of the shaded region, okay? So now if I do part over whole, okay, I'll just say P over W. That's part over whole, right? Part that I care about is the shaded part. That's what we want, is a dart going into the shaded part. So we'd put the little part here and then the whole on bottom. Okay, so we take that and multiply it by 100, and anyway, if I do all that, it's 21.5%. All right, look at these down here. Dice, there's 36 combinations here. Like if I counted all the, like to get a 2, it's a 1 plus a 1. That's the only way you can get a 2. Only one combination can get a 2, like a combination of 2 dice, right? Or, you know, 2 die, whatever you do that. Okay, 3 has a 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a 1, so that's 2 different combinations. Okay, a 4 has 3 different combinations. Okay, a 7 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different combinations, right? So altogether, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 36, right? There's 36 combinations that you can have, right? So the probability of throwing 2 dice and getting a 5. Okay, so I throw the dice and I get a 5, okay? So I know that 36 is on bottom because there's 36 total combinations here, right? And then for a 5, for a 5, then I look over here and there's 1 combination, 2, 3, and 4. So I put 4 on top times 100. So that's 4 divided by 36 times 100, and I get an 11.1% chance of getting a 5, okay? This one, the probability of throwing 2 dice and getting less than 5. Okay, that does not count the 5, right? So I'm gonna mark that out, and it's everything smaller than 5, right? So that means the 4, 3, and 2. So how many combinations? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 combinations, over 36, of course, times 100. And the probability of getting less than a 5 would be 6 divided by 36 times 100, and that would be 16.7% chance to get that. All right? And then look way down here at this one. Okay, throwing 2 dice and getting a 7 on the first roll, and then rolling again and getting a 2 on the second roll. So that's a multiplication problem. Let me see. So to get a 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 36, right? And to get a 2 is just 1 out of 36 chance, all right? So you take that and multiply by 100. So 6 divided by 36 times 100 is a 16.7% chance. As you can see, it's the same as that one. All right, so anyway, do the rest of this worksheet, and then you'll be doing the quiz after. Thank you. Bye.